It's day 5. Workshop Wasteland tricks or treats here in my little home machine shop. So today I have something really cool. I think you're going to find it super helpful if you have a lathe yourself. So I'm going to show you how you can take two little metal buttons like this that I machined on my lathe to align the tailstock pretty darn accurately. By no means is this absolutely perfect, but it's going to get you really, really close, and for most things in the hobby shop, definitely good enough. I haven't had the opportunity to make any parts for NASA yet, so NASA level precision is just not really needed for most of what I'm doing. Drilling a hole in a lathe, as long as you're really close to the center, it's probably going to be just fine. So let's hop over here to the lathe and take a look at this and show you in practice how well these work. And also, while we're here, I was curious, did you hit the subscribe button yet? Did you also like this video and previous videos? Did you know that I'm building an entire engine? I'll try and link the playlist up here for you, and you can check that out. It's pretty cool. Let's go back to the lathe and see how these work. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, so this is really, really easy to use. This button is clamped in my 3-jaw chuck, and I rotated it until it runs very concentrically. It's about 1 thou out on the outside. I machined it in this same 3-jaw chuck, so in theory I can always find the spot to get it running very accurately in that chuck. So then all we have to do, try and keep my tool post out of the way. This one I machined that taper on it, and you got to make sure everything's pretty darn clean. Put that button on there, and then just give it a snug with the tailstock, and now you just feel it with your fingers. I can feel it right now. The tailstock is a bit close to, a little bit towards me. It's a little bit close. So in theory, I should adjust this, but you can feel a thou or two with your finger, especially if I can catch that with my fingernail, and then on the back side I can feel the opposite indentation. So, again, this is not like crazy level precision. This is not going to get you NASA level parts. It's probably not going to prevent you from cutting a taper whenever you're machining something, but what it's going to do is get you really close for like a quick reference. And again, to drill a hole in a piece, it doesn't need to be absolute precision. So you can see I can catch that with my fingernail. If you're interested in seeing how I made this, I could definitely make you a video. But I just thought, for the sake of showing how good this is, I'm going to throw an indicator in this real quick with an alignment bar, and we'll just see how close it is. Like I said, it is a little close to my fingers right now. Like, I can literally feel it. Alright, so you're going to have to kind of take my word on it. Let me see if I can adjust the camera a little. So we're going to get the better part of probably, excuse me, 4 inches of travel out of this. The camera may not make it look like it, but it is, for all intents and purposes, dead on 50 from my point of view. Alright. There you go. As you can see, I can pretty much put my 6-inch rule in there right now, and by darned, that is really, really close to accurate. Again, it's probably not absolutely dead on. I should probably be using like a tenths indicator, but it is about half a thou right now. I do have a center buried in my chuck right now. This is a MT3 spindle. I do have a center buried in there, but when I come back, I'm about a half a thou over 50, maybe a little bit less than half. And when I crank all the way over to this side, I'm a needle width over 50. So I'm within 1/1000th, and I used these buttons to align and get to that point. I just recently cut a taper, but I literally used these 2 buttons and my fingernail to get it aligned. I probably could have got it just a smidge closer, and I would have been really probably dead on, or really, really close. So like I said, if you're interested in seeing how I made these, I actually kind of want to make another set and then not chamfer this edge. It makes it a little bit misleading. As you can see, it puts quite a line in there from, I just hit that with a file to deburr it, but if I could do it again, I would not do that. So either way, like I said, if you want to see me make a set, drop it down in the comments and let me know. Otherwise, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you're having a great night.